And staying with Donald Trump, the president believes it is impossible for Tesla to sell cars in India. President Trump said that the EV maker's potential plan to build a factory in India would be unfair to the United States. His remarks came as he sat with Tesla CEO Elon Musk to give a joint interview to Fox News. And President Trump called out India's high tariffs on imported cars, especially electric vehicles. Now, during the interview, the commander-in-chief acknowledged that Musk has the right to set up a Tesla factory in India. However, he did insist that such a move would harm the U.S. in the long run.
Every country in the world takes advantage of us, and they do it with tariffs. It is impossible to sell a car practically. As an example, India. Now, if Musk built the factory in India, that's okay, but that's unfair to us. It's very unfair.
Meanwhile, Musk said that India charges about 100% import duties on electric vehicles. And it's also worth noting that the Tesla CEO has long criticized India's tariffs on cars, which are meant to protect domestic automakers. However, New Delhi has recently introduced new policies for electric vehicles, which reduce the import duty to 15% if a foreign automaker invests at least $500 million and builds a local factory. Musk met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his visit to the United States last week. And following the meeting, Tesla posted job advertisements for 13 mid-level roles in India. According to reports, Tesla has already identified locations for its showrooms in New Delhi and Mumbai. And the conversation around Tesla entering the Indian market comes against the backdrop of President Trump's reciprocal tariffs. Just before Prime Minister Modi's visit, Donald Trump announced reciprocal tariffs, and even while meeting the Indian leader, the commander-in-chief deemed India as one of the highest taxing nations.
You've repeatedly called India a big abuser of trade and said it is really difficult to do business in India because of tariffs. You announced reciprocal tariffs today. I am hoping you can speak about what kind of reciprocal tariffs India can expect.
So, frankly, it no longer matters to us that much what they charge, because whatever they charge, I had discussions with India in the first term about the fact that their tariffs were very high, and I was unable to get a concession. So we're just going to do it the easy way, and we're just going to say whatever you charge, we charge. And I think that's fair for the people of the United States, and I think it's actually fair for India.
Now, only time will tell if President Trump's repeated criticisms of India's tariff policies and his push to levy reciprocal tariffs will trigger a broader trade conflict between the two nations, or if India will lower tariffs in order to placate the president.
We're calling this show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Thagbir. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually.
What are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion, 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.